What is stopping you from just saying a little bit? Thank you so much for reading my work. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you've seen my channel before and you're coming back, thank you so much. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this video. I will not disappoint you, and you would enjoy it and get all the tips you want from it. Thank you again. Today we're going to be talking about how to gain an audience on any writing platform. Now, if you watched my previous video, you'd know that I have experience with Wattpad, and I've done some deals with some other writing platforms, but I haven't really written on them and started my journey from them. I started from Wattpad, so I'm going to be using my experiences on Wattpad to tell you about it. So if you're into writing or you want to start writing on any platform and you're scared because you don't want to go into the place and be writing and then nobody's reading your content, or you're scared that nobody's going to read it and you're not going to get any audience, I'm here to tell you to throw away that fear. Throw it out the window. There is nothing like that. There is nothing that doesn't have a solution. We have a solution for it all right here. So to gain your audience on a writing platform, first of all, you have to start writing. That is it. And then when you start writing, pick a genre. That means there's romance, there's teen fiction, there is werewolf, there is LGBT, there is super paranormal, there is anything. There are plenty genres there. So you pick a particular one, and like I've said before, you have to write what you want to read, and you have to read in order for you to write better. So when you pick your genre that you want to write on, do your research on that genre well. Read other books on that genre. Mind you, I'm not saying you should copy somebody else's work. Do not copy somebody else's work on that particular genre. No, you're just reading to get the feel of how your book is going to be like, to get the experience into you, not to copy their work. No, just read on that particular genre, then start writing on it. Pick a chapter, write it out, write another one, write it, but stay consistent on that genre for a while. Don't go and you go new to a platform now and then you pick paranormal and you write on paranormal today, then the next day you're creating a new book and you're writing on romance and you're writing on teen fiction and you're writing on werewolf. You're just scattered and everywhere, and nobody's going to, if somebody now comes to your platform because of that paranormal, and then the next time they're expecting you to upload on that paranormal again, or to give another book on the paranormal, and then you go and give romance, you will lose that particular person, because they will find out that, oh, you don't have this paranormal that I like to read, and they'll go to some other place. Some people read just one genre. They're not like other people that read. There are people that read plenty genres, they read this, they read that, they read this, but some people just stick to a particular thing. And if you've gotten 10 people for you, 20 people for you for a particular book, then please stick to it, at least for a while. Start writing on a particular genre. And after you've gained an audience on it, you've gained a particular amount of audience, that is when you can now switch to something else. At least then, all those people that you had now, even if some of them came there for a particular work, at least half of them read different genres, and that can be your moment of branching out. Step 2, you need to upload consistently. Yes, this is something that has been said repeatedly many times. Every video you hear it, and it is true. It is there because it is actually true. Whatever you need to do, consistency is key, and that is the same thing for a writing platform. If you want to gain an audience on a writing platform, you have to be consistent. Pick a schedule according to your day-to-day schedule. Don't just go and rush it, because anything you rush into, you are going to be rushed out of it. So upload consistently. Pick a schedule for yourself. If you go to school like I do, then you want to maybe on Wednesdays is when you don't have lectures like that. On that Wednesday, you pick a time. I'll write from 2 to 3 every day. Then when you finish writing, you upload your work. But next Wednesday, make sure you do the same thing. Next Wednesday, do the same thing. Let your readers know that you're not somebody that is going to flake on them. Even myself, I learn about this every day. I'm trying so hard to be consistent to writing. Writer's block come up, this, that, but in order to train yourself, in order to build your audience, just be consistent. Something that works for me is something that can work for you. Something that can work for you is uploading once a week. If you have a tight schedule, you can upload once a week. But if you don't have a tight schedule and a little bit free, 3 days a week is something that works magic. You can even be uploading one every day, like consistent. Just be consistent. In the writing platform on Wattpad, consistency is actually it. If you upload 3 days a week, you would see the difference in your growth. They'll be coming to your channel because they know that they are not going to keep them waiting for too long. Before they know it, you bring another one. When I started writing my first book, my first book that blew up anyway, I wrote 3 days a week, then I was giving out 4 days a week, then I was not giving out daily at some point, then I went back to my 3 days a week. So I saw the growth, like it was massive. Like people were just busy comments on my work. They'll be like, thank you for uploading, oh my god, I love your page because of this, I love you because of this. And then they'll follow you because you build this trust with them that you are somebody that is consistent, you're somebody that will give them what they want when they want it. Step 3, edit your work. And editing your work also goes for your book cover. They don't judge a book by a cover, but everybody judges a book by a cover. So make sure your cover is bomb ass. If you have a dead cover, so a cover that is not nice, a cover that is not attractive, you won't be able to draw people to your book, talk less of making them to follow you. You won't be able to get leads, talk less of getting followers. No, make a good cover. If you don't know how to make a book cover, you can just go online and check how to make a good cover on the sites that you need to go to in order to make a bombast good cover. I might do a video on how to make a good cover later, but that is later. And even if you don't even know, just start anything. You get better as you grow, and just make sure that your book cover conveys what your book is about and is attractive and entrapping. Then about editing your works, I totally didn't know this when I started. I didn't know this, and now I'm still growing. I'm still trying to do this. But when you write a chapter, read through it. As you read through it, you get to edit little things from it, and then after you read through it and you're satisfied a little bit, then you can upload. Then maybe if commenters spot an error, then you go back to edit it, or you just go professional and put it on Grammarly, or you get someone to edit your work for you. If readers keep saying, like me, I don't even know how the readers stayed on my book, but I know that I can't read a book that has so many errors on it. Because if I read your first paragraph, there's an error, I go to the second paragraph, there's an error. It just kills this flow of the story for me. Like it murders it, it's dead. I will not come back there because I know I won't flow. But when you have good grammar, you just be going, like the flows will just be coming, and there's no error and there's no anything, that people get drawn to your book and they want to stay to read more of your work because they know that it's exciting and it's not going to make them to start thinking about their English and wondering if they actually know what they know and if it's right. That happens a lot. So editing your work helps you out. Editing your work makes your readers know that you're serious and you're professional, and they would stay to read your work and they would follow you. Number 4 is your tags. Find tags that work for your book. Only when you go into the Wattpad platform, you see a lot of books that they recommended. You see the hot books that are going on now. If your genre is in that hot place, which it probably is, you see your particular part there, pick it, check the tags on the book. Is it related to what you want to write about? If it is, then use those tags on your books. Use those tags on your books. Put them in. Put the popular tags on your book. Put any tags that have anything that's related to your work. Put it in your story, and it helps your book to be recognized, and it helps people to be drawn to your editing. And when they see the tags, they know what they are there for. They know what you write about, and they get to stay. Yeah. Then engage your readers. That's my final point. I believe engaging your readers is one of the best way to keep them excited about your page. Yeah, engage your readers. I don't mean follow them one by one and tell them about your life story, or you tell them about your life story. No, but if they comment on your work, the least you can go and do for them is tell them thank you. As you grow more, as you go to your 5,000 followers, 6,000 followers, it gets harder to keep up with your commenters and your readers. But when you're still starting, when you're still starting and you have 5 people commenting on your book, you have 10 people commenting on your book, what is stopping you from just saying a little bit, thank you so much for reading my work, I hope you enjoyed it, period? That is all you need to do. Honestly speaking, that is just it. Also, in the end of a chapter, you can add little author's notes to read, something that tells the reader exactly what the kind of person you are. If you make friends with your reader, they remember you and they follow you and they get to come back to read your work. But if you are just distant and you can't even tell them thank you, you can't even tell them I appreciate you for reading my book, like, it's just very discouraging because they don't have any communication with you. So what's the reason for following you? They might not follow you at all. So these are the tips I use to grow my account on Wattpad to where it is right now in order to start getting monetized and paid. So follow them and you sure won't regret it. For more tips about writing, please like and subscribe my video. I'll give more tips about writing soon. Remember to like and subscribe to this video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.